Today, I want to talk about loneliness as a single woman over 35. This year, it hit me hard. I've had health issues this past 2 years that loneliness has made worse. And that's why I'm filming this video. I want you to tune in to how you truly feel about singleness. Because honestly, I used to believe that I didn't feel lonely. I even enjoyed celibacy. But now I can tell you that being single over 35, it sucks, okay? It isn't just hard, it is unhealthy. So I hope by sharing those lessons that you will better take care of yourself and truly you will live long. So the first lesson I've learned is never abandon yourself. When all your friends get married, your parents pass away, maybe you have no siblings. Imagine there is no one around you. The only relationship that always remains is your relationship with yourself. The only person that will always stick with you is you. So you'd better learn to be your own best friend. Okay? Now, we all know the classic advice to love yourself. And self-love, indeed, is your best asset to cope with loneliness. But here, I want to talk about something specific and a hidden cause of loneliness. So this summer, my mom went on a trip without my dad. She left him alone for almost 2 months. And being their only daughter, because we are a family of men, I only have brothers, I felt responsible for him to visit him and help him. So I bought my bus ticket, but as soon as I got it, I heard that inner voice say, actually, I don't really want to go there. That voice was shaking and I was shivering in my body. Actually, I was afraid of something because my dad is the main reason why I am sick today. My illness is the compounding effect of his toxicity and his refusal to change. And my smart body had very well recorded the trauma that it warned me, please don't go there. You know what could happen. Which I answered, why do you react now? I have just bought my ticket. So eventually, I made a deal with myself that I would still go visit my dad, but if something went wrong, I would immediately leave. I even called my dad and I told him, I know we tend to disagree, so know if anything goes wrong between you and I during my stay, you will have to pay the consequences, which is my train ticket back to my town. And he agreed. When I was there, the first 48 hours were magical. Honestly, like a movie. We laughed, we cooked together, we hugged. Our father-daughter relationship hadn't looked that good in years. It felt like we were finally healing the distance I had built to protect myself. But at the dinner table one night, I brought up something small, and my dad immediately got upset with me. The problem with him, he can't take criticism, even when it is gentle and respectful. He takes his head in his hands, frowns like he gets very offended, and he never apologizes, okay? Never. Eventually that night, after a lot of negotiation, okay, I managed to extract a sorry. And I know maybe for you it sounds trivial, but in my family, this is a victory, okay? And to make it short, things went worse over the next few days, and we finally had to act on our agreement. So my dad asked me to leave, and he bought my return ticket, like it was his ticket to peace. Needless to say that I was shocked, okay? Can you imagine a father who is ready to pay 40 bucks just to not see his daughter again? There is no word for that. And so I went back home. And the thing you need to know is that just before going to Paris, I had healed. I was sleeping well, was feeling good. But the first night back home, everything came back. Sleeplessness, pain, and I almost died. I'm grateful to film this video for you guys today. And the week that followed, this is when I started to feel lonely. My feelings were finally catching up with my body. I thought, oh, so loneliness is the real deal behind my sickness. It has triggered it. So you don't need to feel lonely to be lonely. Your body will tell you. When I look back at all the events, it was obvious to me that my relapse came down to one thing. My bad decision of loving my dad more than I loved myself. My relapse was so brutal, I had to apologize to my body. I said, I'm sorry for what I've made you endure. I do better next time. But my body didn't believe me. Even though I meant it, the words didn't land. It meant jack shit because my body had picked up on the evidence that I was not a person of trust. It was like it said, See, I warned you. Why didn't you listen? And why did you stay longer than our agreement? And so that's when it hit me that loneliness starts when you disconnect from yourself, when you ignore your needs, when you silence your inner voice, when you break promises to yourself. You become your own stranger. So that is my ultimate recipe to be lonely this year, is to betray yourself, let yourself down, and put others before you. Okay, but for real though, please never abandon yourself. Always have your own back, because you are the only person who will always stay with you for the rest of your life. If you found this video helpful, please like it and also subscribe to my channel. And if you want a part 2 of how to deal with loneliness, please comment down below, because I can't guess. I see you in the next one.